Hi, everyone. What is going on? There we go. No one in yet. Sorry, I'm late. I didn't post anything on social medias today. Oops, sorry. Just gonna put my hair up a little. Hi, Hannah. Welcome in. Is it hot in Austria as well? Because here it is crazy warm. 26 degrees. Just turn a little bit like this. Cheers. I was hesitating at first. I was thinking maybe I should do my live outside, but I think the sound and quality and the internet would not have allowed me to. Cheers. I have a very nice and cool cocktail for tonight. I'm happy for you. The house is cold. I spent all day outside, really. Yeah, because it's just too warm inside. It's like all of a sudden, boom, there's summer. I can't seem to find my spot today. This is better. Yes. So Hannah, what are you up to? Have you finished the members only? I have been struggling with mine. So I managed to fix my mistake. Yeah, I have to let go of the stitch count as long as when I have to do things like this, as long as that pans out, I'm fine. I do like how it looks though. It's gorgeous. But I'm thinking I have been too distracted while working on it, doing other stuff at the same time, and that's maybe why I'm messing up all the time. But like I told what I told Reggie is, yeah, my brain is not processing it. Hey Mocha, hey Reggie, speak of the devil. Yeah, exactly. If the sides are the same and it's not getting too wonky. Yeah, the color change is awesome, but it's not me, it's the yarn. It's the beautiful, beautiful yarn. I like how this makes a perfect square in green, because there's not a lot of green yellow in it, and it made a perfect square. It's from Action. It's one of their latest new ones. It's Allison and May, of course, and it's called Specials Shawly. Oop. Sorry, there you go. The ring light is reflecting. I got it in all colors. It's this beautiful acrylic with a bling, one fine blingy thread. Oh, I just scratched a mosquito bite. I am I'm full of mosquito bites. Uh-huh. Hannah might have gotten some from Reggie, huh? Cheers, girls. By the way, I have been a very, very bad girl today. I set up the live. I did not put anything into the description box yet, so the recipe for the cocktail is not in there either. I'm having a bramble. It's my favorite cocktail. It's gin, blackberry liqueur, and orange juice, and lots of ice. Cheers. So yeah, that's what I've been doing and undoing recently. Oh, yeah. Which scarf? Can't remember. I remember that we did a beautiful scarf in the members only, and now I can't remember what it was. My brain is poof. Okay, so I'm not wearing any makeup, so if you think I look tired or weird, is because I'm not wearing makeup, which is very unusual for me when I get on camera, but it's just too warm. I would just sweat it off and look like I did an all-nighter with way too much booze. And if I have to look like that, I'd rather do the all-nighter and have too much booze. I'm working on another thing from Reggie. This is the first time Reggie's gonna see it, actually, this far. It's the, oh, I forgot the name, beanie. Well, depends. Too much booze for what, eh, Reggie? Okay. So this is yarn from the Mermaid's Purse. Does it have a name? Yeah, Spring Millions. And I actually started it on Easter weekend, and I thought that color was very Easter spring. Oh no, Mocha. But you looked good. Hi, Danine. Welcome, Saskatchewan. I like saying that. So, the yarn I'm using is the Mermaid's Purse, as I said, and this is BFL. It's actually the first time I'm using Blue Faced Leicester yarn. I like it. I like the stitch definition. I don't think I would be able to feel the difference between a merino and a BFL. Maybe the BFL is a little more crisp, a little less squishy, but it's very, very similar to me. So I like how that yarn looks with the little specks, and it does remind me of the baby yarns that we had at home in the 80s, except as the colors are way prettier here. There's pink, purple, green, blue, orangey. I really like it. Remind me, Reggie, what is the name of the pattern again? No, there is a subtle. There is. You're not having a stroke, Mocha. It's not. It's not Sunday's makeup in your eyes either. It's definitely. It has these beautiful, beautiful, very subdued specks. Yeah, I'm really liking it. Yeah, see, that's why I love mysteries and people surprising you with yarn, because this is not a yarn I would ever have picked myself. Not because it's not pretty, but it's just not what I go for. The subdued ones, I'm usually into the bold colors. But it is so pretty. It is so pretty. It would be obvious to make it into a baby item, but I'm thinking that this beanie, this hat, will be just perfect. It goes with everything. So yeah, that's two things I've been working on from Reggie. Is there anything else? No, Reggie, I'm sorry. I'm slacking in the Reggie fan club department today. But the truth is, I really haven't been crocheting and knitting a lot. Not been doing anything a lot because I've been too busy, and when I wasn't busy, I was resting a lot. And even though crochet is resting for me, I I couldn't bring myself to get anything out and start working on it. It happens. I really like how it's turning out as well, Reggie. I'm gonna have to slow down with my cocktail or I'm gonna be drunk in no time. There's quite a lot of gin in that cocktail. And we all know I like my gin. Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Am I gonna show the festival haul or what I'm working on? Hoi Francie, goed hoor. Hoe gaat het met jou? The festival haul first. Yeah. So after this live chat, I will put all the links in the description box for the Reggie's patterns, as well as for the video to the yarn festival we went to in Duisburg. I hear myself downstairs, so my boyfriend is listening to me. This is the first time. Hey, baby. That's really weird. Okay, so at the festival, Reggie and I really aren't supposed to buy yarn and stuff, moves and things like that, but I did come home with 2 bags. And the things we got were pretty exceptional. Yeah, exactly, Mocha. I had to sit and do nothing because I didn't have the brain power to even crochet. Baby, you're gonna have to put on headphones. 2 bags, right? Okay, so we walk into that fantastic festival. Really need to check out the video on Reggie's channel if you haven't yet. The venue was fantastic. It was so beautiful. I think it was an old mining site, and with all the rust and the oxidated copper, and it was so clean and beautiful. I felt like we're in the Wild West. um the industrial setting was just beautiful. It was really fantastic. And then you walk in the door and all you see is bright colorful yarn everywhere, and lots of women, lots and lots and lots of women, a few stray men. But it was fantastic. I would go back immediately if I got to. Truthfully, a lot of the vendors had very similar handmade, hand-dyed yarns. But then I tend to feel that a lot of hand dyers tend to go into the same direction. But we also Saw a few vendors who had a very unusual blends and special colors, and there was a lot of roving and fiber for spinning, which was the very first time I got to see such a large range of. I am sweating all over the place. Which was the first time I've seen so much roving together. So the first thing Reggie and I really like beelined to was Garnstube. Stube, whatever. Right now my German is just gone. And well, yeah, I could not choose between the two of these cakes. They are so beautiful. This is not white, it's gold. As you can see on the outside, it's gold. So this is a rainbow with a gold and a zebra thread. It's the yarns that have the 4 separate threads that aren't plied, like the twirls and the swirls and the, what is it again? The Scheepjes whirls. Although the Scheepjes is it is kind of spun a bit more than this. So yeah, this was this is so beautiful. But then they have also these types, which I've never seen this. This I have never seen. This one has a metal, in this case copper, a thread that has bits of, it almost looked like sequenced chain spun bits, and the chain spun bits also variegate in color. They go from blue to purple. See here, there's turquoise, and here there's more like a an ultramarine, like a royal purple. And the base color goes from a dark teal to a light teal to a beige to this beautiful chocolate brown, which is harder to see. Now I fell in love with both of them. I couldn't choose, so I got them both. This one is 1200 meters and this one is 900 meters, and now I have to find out what I want to make with it, because the choice is going to be hard. I want to wear it, but I also want to look at it, and I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to make a mandala with the smaller one, like, you know, like my, where is it hiding? Like my big mandala, but make something much more, maybe smaller, maybe finer with this one. And this one I think is going to become a wearable. I'm not sure what yet, but okay, I'm destroying my cake here. Oh no. Oh no. What am I doing? Yeah, I just could not resist, neither did Reggie. If we weren't on a yarn diet, we might have done more damage to our budget in just this store alone, because they had so many cakes that where the combination of the threads were just so exceptional, so different, so beautiful. Really things I have not seen. I am gonna put the website also in the description box after the live. They do ship worldwide, we asked, and they were very, very sweet people. Their catchphrase here says more than just yarn, and I have to agree with them because, yeah. Also, they had beautiful sets with a large cake and a smaller cake, where the small cake perfectly matched the last color of the cake. Very, very important as well. So this was, yeah, this was right at the beginning of the fair, and we were lost in just that one first booth. Hi Lucy, welcome in, and welcome to my yarn room. Hey Lori. I kind of feel like I'm in Mississippi today because it's just so freaking hot today. Yeah, Mocha, you could buy this and so much more. They had this beautiful mermaid color, with the metal, like a rose gold mermaid colors. Oh, and they had these in different colors as well. They had beautiful neons. Good question, Hannah. I haven't. Well, I would say the answer to the question is neither. They neither have a name nor a color. This one actually doesn't even have a type. This one is metallic. Because it has the metallic thread. I can tell you that it's 50% cotton acrylic, and so is this one. And it's like with all the other yarns, type of yarns. I mean, it's a 3.5 hook. It's what I use, and the website, if you already want it, is garnstube.de. It is absolutely worth having a look. Like I said, I cannot repeat this often enough. I've never seen cakes like these. Never. And I bet Reggie is gonna say the same. Wow, so many people coming in. Hey Sally. Hey Kat. Kat was also there with us. She was being very, very patient friend while Reggie and I were drooling over the cakes. Hi Yarn Armshe. Who did I miss? I think, did I miss anyone? If I missed anyone, I totally apologize. I'm not meaning to. Hey Angela. I'm not meaning to be rude. So yeah. So that was the first stop. Then we saw some gorgeous rovings. In the video, you can see me talking to Kat while I was drooling over beautiful black roving with pearly, colorly streaks of, I think it was silk, or maybe it was tencel. I don't know. I don't remember. Was really, really beautiful as well. Then Reggie fell in love with, zebra yarns, which I forbid her to buy. I'm just such a meanie, I know. We had some fabulous lunch. I had my first currywurst in my life. I've never had that, the authentic German currywurst. What else? Yeah. And I got some dyes. Yeah, I almost forgot about the dyes. I got my first Dharma dyes. Dharma acid dyes. So this is from Die Babytante. They have a great website. And I got a starter pack and some yarn. And I got a sock set. And I got a merino bamboo. I can't wait to try and dye this one. So yeah, this is not really exciting to look at. I got myself a beautiful, beautiful set of Lieke DPNs for socks. I love knitting socks with bamboo short DPNs. And these are made from driftwood. They are just gorgeous. Exactly, Lucy. That's what I'm saying. I think they did ship internationally. I got a pin. Knit happens. Ah. I actually got 3 pins, and I wanted us all to have like an extra memory thingy, souvenir thingy. What is Angela saying? Oh, Francie. Oh, the Rico minis, right? I have these Rico Amigo Rico Roomies. Are they the same? Seriously, the ring light is drowning out everything. Are they the same, Francie? I liked working with them, but I have to say, I liked working with the Katona from Scapius even more. I liked the Katona even better. Yeah, that's what I told Reggie as well. That if they don't ship to Israel, there's a way around it. That would be very dangerous because I might be buying for Reggie, and then how can I not buy for myself? That's very, very uh, dangerous path to go on. Thanks for the link, Reggie. You're a doll. Uh, well, actually, Angela, you spelled it right in Dutch, not in German, but yeah. I never had that either, and it was delicious. It's a bratwurst, so I think they say that in English as well, with a warm curry sauce on it, and it is not like the yellow curry, but a spicy. Yeah, it's just a spicy sauce. She will get some after too. I can't remember the name of that company. It's with the guy whose face is on the labels. The zebra yarn. Ah, yeah, the Garnstube, but no, I meant the zebra yarn. Ah, heel turns. Well, actually, the heel turns aren't that difficult once you know what you need to do. Um, to anyone who wants to learn how to knit socks, I really liked the Crazy Sock Ladies tutorials, because she has tutorials for any methods, whether you want to do it with DPNs, you want to do it with the short 9-inch circular needles, if you wanted to do it with the magic loop methods with the long circular needles. And she even has these weird addy needles as well, and she has a tutorial for each separate method, and then you just basically choose whichever works best for you. I like them both, but the DPNs, there's something about the DPNs I don't like the risk of having the letter between your needles, but after a while, once you get it in your fingers, it's not such a big problem either. That's awesome, Kat. She puts her pin on the project bag she got in Amsterdam. Yeah, it's true. The Garnstube ladies were really, really, really sweet. Well, Yarn Armchi totally check out the crazy sock lady. Oh, mini cakes for amigurumi. I haven't seen those yet. Maybe it's best I don't. Oh, hey, I love that bag as well. Real women wit so knit so watch your balls. Yeah, that is the pin. I thought your oh, so confused. I thought your bag said real women knit so watch your balls. Yeah, that's the pin. Oh, you've had it, Angela. Did you like it? Um Ooh, Lucy, you have lots of yarn coming. Um yeah, that was funny. You will miss currywurst. Can't you buy the sauce? Or is it the worst you're not gonna be able to get? Because yeah, it's not really kosher, is it? Can you actually buy sausage like that in Israel? You could try it with lamb. Um, well, I like the double pointed needles, but starting your first row with the double pointed needles is a bit fiddly. It's a bit annoying. But then again, with the circulars, I find it as fiddly because your first row, your knitting doesn't have much stretch yet, and it's a bit bothersome. With the double pointed needles, you have the opposite problem is that it tends to be a little bit too loose. But I don't know if you can have that with curry sauce, though, Reggie. Cheers. Well, actually, I have to say, I think that sauce would just be good on about anything. I think it must be really good with chicken as well. Um, you might get some complaints there, Reggie. It's not just the balls that he's got to keep an eye on. Oh boy. Okay, so what else did I get? Hey Sabrina, coucou, comment tu vas? Mwah. Thank you for popping in. I got roving. Yes, I did. I could not leave without roving, even though I still have had like 500 grams of roving that I needed to spin up anyways. But I had to get one of these fantastic braids. I saw someone on the video asking how does it work, the braids. Well, it's not yarn, it's roving. So I think I started the wrong here. You basically excuse me, you basically just undo it by pulling it. I don't know how they do it braiding these things, but I think it's pretty classy. So and as you can see, how can I show this best? As you can see, can you see that this is a little bit more shiny, a little bit more pearly? It has this sheen to it. It's not lurex. It's does it say? No, it's viscose. So it doesn't say exactly what viscose. Usually, viscose is made from sugar cane. So this is a form of tencel or lyocell. Reggie, you have to remind me which one is. I think is tencel the brand name, lyocell the generic name, or the other way around. Well, lyocell, tencel, they are fibers made of wood fiber, from cellulose, wood fiber. And viscose generally is made from sugar cane. It is very soft. It is very it gives this shine, and it also makes the fiber a bit stronger and more durable. And the rest of the yarn is a 62.5% superwash merino and 12.5% alpaca. Can you imagine how soft this is? I'm not gonna rub it against my face because I'm sweating like crazy, but it's like it's soft like cotton wool. It is so soft, and I just love the intensity of the blue. It's actually pretty true to color on my screen. And then with the gray and the white, it is gonna be so beautiful when it's spun. Now you might wonder what it will look like when it's spun up. Well, of course, I'm gonna show you once I did it, but I can give you an idea. I actually been spinning today. I don't like spinning inside. I love spinning in my garden. I've been actually pretty rude. I was chatting with Angela, and I was barely looking at her because I was spinning. But then again, she wasn't looking at her screen either, so what did I miss? Yeah, see, chicken sausage, I can imagine, very, very yummy. Sabrina is saying how everyone loved the April yarn box. If you don't know Reggie and her wacky holiday boxes, you need to go check her out. She has fantastic surprise boxes. Ooh, Lucy, that is a nice present. That is lots of yarn. Fun, fun, fun. Awesome, Sabrina. Yeah, I like the sparkle as well. Like laying on clouds or a fresh washed puppy. Yeah, merino spins easily. True. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, with turkey, that would be awesome as well. Okay, so now that I'm that I read all the comments, I have been spinning. Let me show you. This one is this is a regular superwash merino. As you can see, it's as fluffy as the other one. Hi, Lashira. So I kind of color controlled how I spun this time. I had 4 braids. I had 2 like these, one that had a little bit more green. Then I had a blue and green one. This one is more turquoise teal and a bit of green. Then there was one that was blue and green, and then there was one that was blue and white with a bit of green. I first did the blue ones, and I'm gonna try to make like an ombre effect, like a fade effect with the yarns. I spin 2 bobbins and then I apply them together. So this is the blue and white with just a little bit of the turquoise or the green. Then I switched to the more green parts and I applied it with a blue yarn. Well, with the blue and the green. And then just a little bit of the blue with a lot of the green and the turquoise. And this is what this roving looks like when it's spun up. So I thought that might give you an idea what to expect. Now you can color control. I could just let all the colors mix, or I could just have, which I did. I separated the greens and the turquoise. Here I have a lot of turquoise left. See? You can separate it. You can color control. It's very easy. So I will make a fade with this one, and then the last one will be a more turquoise and green, like this. And I want to make a cardigan with it. Yeah, well, this braid is these were 4 braids with kind of a general color scheme. I also have another yarn, another fiber, and this is sea cell. I got this from the Mermaid Purse, and here you can see again this shininess to it. This does not spin up as easily as a merino because the fibers are more slippery. They don't catch to each other. They don't hook into each other as easily. This was very interesting. You want, it's pink, right? And this was acrylic that I spun. It was acrylic fiber, and this was very fun to spin. Very soft as well. So this was basically to show you, to give you an idea of what this will look like. I have not decided yet if I'm going to color control. I think I'm just going to let the yarn do what it wants to do. I think I'm going to let it run free. I really love that. Oh, this is such a beautiful, beautiful royal blue. I love it. I can't wait to see what happens with this one. And I bet you guys either. Okay, what did I miss? I saw Lashira come in. Thank you, Sabrina. Thank you, Lashira. Hey, Chris. Did you miss me? Aw. I'll smile just for you. Oh, yeah. Angela's saying she's living her yarn addiction through us, because, you know, she's allergic to wool. But today I told her there are vegan fibers you can use as well, and you can buy hand-dyed vegan, so cellulose fibers that don't have wool in there. She's not buying though. No, she's not biting. Thank you, Sabrina. You like my yarn. I am gonna make a cardigan with it. However, first I want to make Angela, the crazy puppy lady's cat cardigan. She released the pattern today. Woohoo! I already have my yarn. I am gonna use two different colors of variegated yarn, and I can't wait to see what that works up like. I'm gonna use the variegated acrylic yarn from Scapius. What's the name again? Wanderlust. I can't wait to try it. Yeah, you think also no, no color control. Reggie, no bra with me might not be the most elegant solution. Yeah, I'm sure, Sabrina. I loved yours. Love the colors you used. My glass has so much condensation on it. Oh, where are my tissues? Everything here was covered in yarn. How weird. How weird. No, this is not what I was looking for, but better than nothing. Okay, so cheers. There is one more thing I need to show you from the fair. So we found this lady who was selling raw alpaca yarns. And not only did she sell the yarn, you could feel every different not the yarn, you could feel every different fiber, and there was a photo book that showed the alpaca the fiber came from, and you could buy fiber from the specific alpacas. I bought fiber from Painted Black, who is a beautiful brown and white alpaca, and one from Quintessa, who is a beige alpaca. I cannot tell you how soft alpaca fleece is. It kind of looks like the fur my dog sheds, though. Look at that. It has these little curlies. So cute. I thought that was the most awesome thing, is that you can see the alpaca you get the yarn from. How awesome is that? Look, it's brown and white. Yeah, it was the last stand we went to, and they were like pushed all the way in the back, and it was awesome. Well, yeah, that would be one hairy coffee, Chris. I don't think that would be a very pleasant experience. But that's the first I thought it was spices or coffee or teas or whatever. But then we went to the booth or stand, and there they had all these mason jars with fiber, so you could actually feel, and everyone felt kind of different. It's crazy. The one fleece did not feel as soft as the other one. One was more curly, the other wasn't. It was amazing. I thought that was the coolest thing ever. As you can see, there is some lanolin on. There's some grease stains. That's from the alpacas also have lanolin. Yeah, Angela, but only if you are the one who's gonna wash that fiber first, because I ain't spinning dog fiber. He smells. Yeah. See, I have to do some research on that, Lori. Because I wonder about this as well. I have to card it. That is no question. I have to card it because not only is it not washed, and do you have the oils, it also has some debris in it. I'm gonna have to try to find. I did have a spot here with some dirt here. No. Painted black seems to be a very, very clean little alpaca. See, there is some debris in it. It's really not much here. There's some debris in it. So, but anyhow, you could spin this, but it's best to card it first to open up all the fibers. And it's also best if your fibers are not all straight in the same direction. People usually think that carding will align the fibers all in the same direction, but it's not correct. It actually makes an airy fleece so that your fibers interlock easier. I mean, look at these little curlies. How cute is this? I've always had this urge to cuddle alpacas when I see them, but since I felt how soft they are, I want it even more. I really need to go and ring that bell. There's a kind of like a ranch style thing a few miles ahead, and they must have 100 alpacas. They have some crane birds, some wallabies, some emus. I don't know. They all have Australian animals there and alpacas. I always want to climb the fence and go cuddle them. Yeah, alpaca. I actually bought a cardigan at a store. And it's one of my favorite cardigans, and it's only when I looked at the label later on that I realized it was alpaca. It was a blend with alpaca, and this is very thin fabric, yet very warm. I really love alpaca. So, Lori, to get back to your question, I can answer that later on. I was planning on doing some research at the museum on Friday, whether to spin it first, wash it after. Well, card it first, but then spin it first and wash it afterwards, or wash it first, dry it, and then spin it. I have to do some research on that because I am completely new to that. It is not. Yeah, the free samples, Chris, that was so awesome. That was really, really awesome. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't mind sleeping in a field with alpacas, though I have no idea how bad they smell. If they're like llamas, that might not be the most pleasant experience. Hey, Karen, welcome in. Oh, that is so sweet. Thanks for dropping in. I hope everything is okay and it's just a routine appointment and that you are safe and healthy. Yeah, I know, but you know what? I'm a bit of a coward. I know I don't come across that way, but I am an introvert and I am actually pretty shy and I have a really hard time walking up to people I don't know. So I could not just go ring their bell and say, "Hey, what you..." Something must be going on in the backyard. That was Obi. And just ring their bell and say, "Hey, what you doing with your alpacas and can I buy the fleece?" I have searched on the internet if they had a company or something or a website, but nope. Okay. Say goodnight to the little gremlins. Hi, Catherine. Okay, so that was the alpaca adventure. I also got the fleece kind of with the museum in mind because they were looking to buy, no, they were looking for a new supplier for raw wool, because the one they have now, they buy raw wool that is carded. So the whole production process, the carding, the washing, the spinning, the whatever, I don't know where they do the washing. But they were looking to buy washed fleece because with all the debris, it's not as pleasant. But apparently, it's one or the other. You either buy the fleece, which is dirty and has the oils in it, or you buy it when it's processed, but then it's already turned into a bat. Um, like this roving, it's already turned into a ready to spin material, and that would mean that the carding part would get lost. So anyhow, long story short, I also got this with the museum in mind. And speaking of the museum, I don't think I've updated you guys yet on my job. I feel it's a very hard thing to say that it's a job. It's work, it's volunteering, it's volunteer work, but I wouldn't want to call it a job. I am absolutely loving it. So for those who don't know, Chris, yeah, don't spill water on them. Okay, but they are really cute. It wouldn't be a bad thing if they multiply. Just don't feed them after midnight. Okay, so I am on disability, and I was looking for a way to ease back into working, into productivity, but also as a way to do something for the, the community, do something for um to contribute to the system, instead of just I don't feel like I'm taking advantage of it, but like give something back. And it must have been fate or kismet or destiny or whatever word you want to use. I was looking into volunteer jobs. Nothing really spoke to me. I was thinking of going into animal shelter, wildlife rescue, but all these jobs are very demanding physically, which I was scared I wouldn't be able to do. And then as I am into yarn dyeing and I had been looking up stuff, you have Google and Facebook and Instagram algorithms, and popped up in my Facebook feed was a advertisement for yarn dyeing workshop, dyeing with natural colors, dyeing with plants, and I was held at the Museum of Industry in Ghent, where I live. I never heard of that museum before. I've been living here for 4 years, but with Corona, I haven't had much chance to be the tourist in my own town. I am kind of imported. I'm not from here. And Ghent is one of the larger cities in Belgium. It's a student city, and there's lots of culture. It's a very beautiful city, but with Corona, we haven't really visited it. So the only museum I visited was a museum of art, which is really, really beautiful. And the Museum of Modern Art, which is really not my cup of tea. And so I never heard of the Museum of Industry. So I looked at that advertisement. I thought that was very interesting. That was something that I wanted to do, and I definitely wanted to take Reggie with me to do it, etc., etc. And then the next day, I'm driving into town, and we have trams. There's just, I mean, this could not have been more fate and in your face. Like right in front, I'm standing at the stoplights, at the traffic lights, and a tram passes, and it's all over the tram is one big advertisement for the Museum of Industry. And I was like, okay, because when I was looking at that workshop, I also saw that they worked with the volunteers and that I could be a volunteer there. And then the next day there's this tram just in my face, Museum of Industry, and I'm like, okay, I get it. I get the hint. So I decided to visit the museum, see if I liked it, first of all, which I did. Because you guys, you know what industry this museum is about? Yarn, fiber, fabric, clothing, everything we love. So, yeah, I visited the museum. I spent 3 hours because I read every single thing because that's just how interesting it was. And then I talked to someone to become a volunteer, and boom, next I know I'm a volunteer at the Museum of Industry. And they have a workshop, a workspace where they do the dyeing, they do sewing, they do felting, they do spinning, they do weaving, and no one was knitting or crocheting there. But as I can do about anything except for weaving, I'm fine with doing anything. And then when they heard that I was a knitter crocheter, the supervisor, her name is Jessie, she really, really loved that idea. And she's like, yeah, we need we want to start selling the yarns we dye, and we need someone to do something with that and whatever. So now I am a volunteer in the sewing workspace, and I do crochet and knitting and sewing. I also do a little bit of spinning there. And that's what I am going to tell you about next. But first, I'm going to have another drink. Cheers. I am, by the way, drinking Bramble. It's my favorite cocktail. It's blackberry liqueur, gin, and orange juice. Sea mocha. Yarn Arm Are you Sheila with a different name, or am I wrong? What can I call you? And Mocha, I agree. This is that's what I said. I mean, this is the universe could not have given me a clearer sign. I strongly believe that what is meant to be is meant to be. And sometimes things don't happen, but then later on they do in a better way. I really, really believe that. So, can you see this? What? This? This is the yarn from the museum. Now, this is dyed with plants. And I should have looked up. Okay, it is Sheila. Thank you, Sheila. I am not going crazy. You do have another name. It was She Crochets. Oh, okay. I'm happy. I actually managed to remember a name. Okay. And I forgot to look up the English name of the plant. It is a very known, popular plant to dye with. Now, if anyone has written the book, last month's book, and an affordable crafties book club, The Vanishing Fleece. Oh, whew. Yes, I remember The Vanishing Fleece. That's also the natural dye that she chose. It's called madder in English. I knew that, and I can show you what the little plant looks like. That's madder, Madder, Madder. And what color would you think that will make? Pink. Actually, this one is a very soft pink. This is with a very low saturation, but it actually gets as dark as this. This is also dyed with madder. Now this one, I believe, and I'm not sure, was with Hypericum. Not sure. I'm gonna have to look up all the names. I'm still learning. I'm not sure. But what I'm doing is right now, what I'm doing is making some samples. And we want to sell some crochet at the store. So now I'm making these daisy blocks. Something's weird is going on here. But I also made granny squares. And I'm making this. I have very specific ideas for this. I don't know if you guys have seen these bags, these granny square bags. They have a round bottom. They look awesome. And you can find them on Pinterest. Now this was giving me a headache yesterday because I couldn't figure out which order to crochet them together. So I decided I was gonna sew them together. Yes, I have not blocked my squares. Don't kill me. I hate blocking, and especially if I have to sew them together anyway, I might as well block them afterwards. So yeah, I don't like sewing squares together. I like crocheting them together better, but it just didn't work out. But these are gonna become a bag. 13 blocks make a bag, and let me show you real quick. What I mean, these bags, what they look like. They are just awesome. They are very simple. This one also is one with 13 squares. Make bag. And the one with the stripes, I want to make this bag with. Now this one is knit, but I'm crocheting it. So yeah, this is what I have been up to. It's really not that much, but this one's keeping me busy. I love these little squares. They're just awesome. I personally prefer the bright colors to the pastel colors, but that's just me. I think these colors just work so well together. And I think all these natural dyes just fit together. All these plant colors just work well together. They are in the same range of colors. And yeah, the saturation depends on how long you leave them in, on how many bats they get. The downside of these plant colored yarns is that there's a lot of debris of the dye left, and that's not as pleasant because it's like really dyeing your yarn in loose tea that you have not put into a strainer. It's it's quite unpleasant, but okay. Oh, that's too bad, Sheila. Oh, you that just sucks that you had to change it because someone else has it. I'm sure it would, but I'm thinking that just regular natural soap would also be good, Lori. Yeah, I love the colors as well. Francie, aren't they cute, these bags? But it looks so simple, and then when I started when I wanted to assemble the bag, I was like, okay, where do I start? Do I start at the top? Do I start in the middle? And I started looking up different tutorials, and everyone does it differently, and I couldn't figure it out, and then I lost my patience because I wanted to start assembling it, and I didn't want to lose my time watching these tutorials. And then after a while I said, you know what, F it. I'm just gonna sew them together. I am gonna ask if I can film at the museum, but I don't want to be too forward in the beginning. They already know that I have a small channel. They didn't seem to show much interest, or they didn't like um it didn't like hit them. So mm, no, Chris. The that was the yarn fair. I think Sheila is referring to the museum where I work. It's the Museum of Industry in Ghent, and I think their website is very easy. Yeah, I'll put the link in. It's gonna send you to the Dutch link, but you can change the language. Unfortunately, they have a shop. But unfortunately, the English version of the website, that they apparently didn't translate everything from the shop to English. If you want to see all the products, you're better to keep it into the to keep it to the Dutch version and use Google Translate for the website. That's okay. Chris, that's okay. I have no excuse like coffee for my brain not working, but I have fibromyalgia as an excuse. But we all get the brain farts. What's ivory soap, Lucy? Is it like the traditional natural soap? And also, did he wash when did he wash the oh, he washed the sheep. But did he wash the fleece after it was sh- shorn off? Shaved off? It's not shaving, it's shearing, but I don't know what is the past tense. What is the well, you guys understand what I mean. um Shorn, right? That's what my instinct tells me. Enjoy dinner, cat. Good appetit. Yeah, natural soap. That's what I was thinking as well. No harsh chemicals, just gentle soap. But I have to say that lanolin is very sticky. It is extremely sticky. I used it to make hand creams, and of course that's in its pure form. It was so sticky. I would have to wash the spoon I used in boiling water because it's water repellent, and it just wouldn't it wouldn't I wasn't able to clean the spoon because it was so sticky. It's if you've ever used beeswax, it's very similar. Okay. Yeah, think I think that was it for my show and tell for today. I know it's not a lot. Like it was more purchase than it was makes. So what are you guys up to? Um like I said also, I'm going to put all the links afterwards in the description box. I hope I'm going to remember to put anything in there. As you can tell, it is a very, very warm up here. I'm like right under the roof, on the east side of the house, so it had a lot of sun. And it's been very warm. So yeah, but that's a bit harsher already. The dish soap, no? Ooh, what did you order? Yeah, I'm so sorry I can't make your life unless maybe if I have to get up to pee to pee, Mocha. Where were you last night? Oh, thank you, Angela. I hope you muted at least one of those. Oh, the weather is making you achy. See, no, that's the thing. Warm is comfortable, cold is achy for me. I have a friend who has the exact opposite. She loves winter because then she's not in pain, but she suffers in the summer. And I think it's the weirdest thing how weather affects everyone differently. So your order is gonna be a fantastic double surprise. You have a surprise bag, and because you can't remember what you ordered, it's gonna be a double surprise. Oh, rain. Yeah, rain is really bad for the joints. A bubble bath, Chris. Yeah, no. No, it's too warm. I like my baths scalding hot. I know it's not good for your skin. I know. It's good for your joints. Um no, a lukewarm shower it will be. But it's the kind of warm that as soon as you get out of the shower, you start sweating again. So it's really unpleasant. We don't have much extreme weather here, and when we do have really warm or really cold weather, we suffer. Yeah. Yeah. Cold and damp is the worst for me. That really, especially my hands. I don't know if you guys, the joints in my fingers really suffer when it's this gloomy cold weather. No, that's bad. But like I said, my friend Natalie, she's my painting teacher, as well. When it's winter, when it she wishes for snow, and when it's snowing, she takes hour-long walks. And in the summer, she suffers. I I still have to do. Angela tagged me in the. I forgot the hashtag in question, a list of questions, from Doris, and one one of the questions is Hawaii or Alaska. Oh, I know. Though I would love to visit Alaska because I think it's so beautiful. The nature there, the wilderness is just gorgeous. But no, it's just too cold. Yeah, no. Aloha indeed. So, Chris, you would be in Alaska? Hey, this is interesting. Maybe we should do the questions together. Oh, that would be fun. And you guys can answer it as well. Oh, I think that's nice. You know what? I'll do that next live. Next time I'll do the questions with you guys and you can answer as well. That's fun. Yeah. But it's definitely warm weather for me. Although I don't know if island life would suit me. I think it can be boring as well. But for a holiday, definitely. Yeah, Ireland and UK. Unfortunately, cold and damp are a little very just a little too common. And 50 billion of questions. I can. You know what, Angela? I don't have to go on and on and on about each question. No, I'm kidding. You did a great job, and I really, I think it is indeed a fun way of getting to know people. Um, with just some were kind of random, other were a little more deep. Oh, fun questions. I have to rewatch Angela's 50-minute video of answering questions to write them down, though. Unless a certain sweet Angela would happen to have them written down. But then again, I cannot read her chicken scratches. Oh, you cut out 5, you cheeky. No, Mocha, I also have to do that video because both you and Kim tagged me for that one. No, it's a completely different list. Some questions are the same, but there are more questions in Angela's list. Don't you laugh. You know I'm gonna tag you on Angela's questions. You know, payback and stuff. Oh, you listed them up at the end of the video? I didn't see that. I did like the fact that you wrote them down on the screen at a time, each question. Yeah, I was tagged last summer, but I never got to editing the videos with questions. Maybe I should revisit that as well. uh time. This week I have a busy week. Next week I have a fairly quiet week. This week today was the only day without any appointments. Even Saturday and Sunday are booked. Yeah, well, Angela, you are also gonna receive a tag on that one because that's just easy. As it happens, I have been tagged on 2 different question lists, and you know, I'm gonna tag the ones from one question, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna have my very convenient payback. No, it's not really payback. I mean, I really don't mind. It's a fun thing to do. Like I said, it's a nice way of getting to know people, to get to know things about people. Yeah, it's definitely a lot shorter, that one. Huh. I Did I come to think of it, I could even make you guys guess if you guys can guess what my favorite color is, for instance. That would be fun as well. Yeah, you guys already know I'm gonna pick Hawaii over Alaska. Yeah. No. Although, close. Oh, you guys, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stretch it to 2 hours this week because I am sweating like crazy. It's really not. It's really not the most ladylike trait, but yeah, well, I'm only human. um no, I actually don't have a favorite color. I like all colors, and it really really depends on the mood. So yeah, blue is it's a good guess. I tend to go to blues and greens and yellows. Purple I like as well. But I don't have a favorite color. Well, there you go. I already answered that question. Girl glow. Yeah. Girl glow is just streaming off my legs. Ah, yeah, well, see, unfortunately, air conditioning here only is available in commercial buildings, basically, because in houses it's really not common because we don't get these hot temperatures. I will add it to the video. Angela, don't worry, but I already gave away the answer. That's all. Uh, and it's only 26 degrees. I mean, I don't even know how much that is Fahrenheit. It's not even. I don't think that's even 80 degrees. Reggie, what are you doing on Instagram? You are supposed to be putting the kids to bed. Um. So what's 26 degrees Celsius? Because I don't speak imperial. Where is my converter? Converter. Where is it? Yeah. Let's ask Google. That's gonna be easier. Convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. There we go. My internet is slow. I hope it doesn't affect the stream, but my internet seems to be slow. Okay, so 26 degrees is 79 degrees Fahrenheit. There you go. Thanks, Chris. You beat me to it. So, yeah, I'm melting at these temperatures. I know you guys in the States have it a lot worse, but um, on the other side, it's also a very moist heat. It's just so sweaty. Oh, okay, thanks. I'm always concerned when I don't know if I'm lagging or not, and when then all of a sudden I realize that my internet is slow on my phone, I'm worried that it's gonna be slow on the laptop as well. Unfortunately, this house was built in the 90s. It is just one big block of concrete and metal, and it's like a Faraday cage. And the Wi-Fi reception and it's just horrible. We have to put repeaters everywhere because it just won't go through the walls. Yeah, the high humidity is what makes it so hard. Um and the fact that we're not used to it. So when it happens, it hits us. Just like when all of a sudden we have minus 10 degrees Celsius and freezing weather, we are not used to it. This is a very mild climate we live in, and I like it. Lots of people complain that there's a lot of rain and it's but I like our climate. Um but yeah, when we have these highs and these lows, we suffer and we complain because that's what we do. We are human. But um like I said, it's so rare that it doesn't really require to have ACs in our houses. Um Unfortunately, this house doesn't have screens on the outsides to block the sun, so we can only work with curtains. But then the heat is already in your house, and yeah, unfortunately this room is right on the east side. Our bedroom fortunately has a little, the roof is making sure that there's no direct sunlight going through the window. So this, our bedroom fortunately is one of the coolest rooms in the house, so sleeping is not that bad. um I used to have a fan. It I took it to my previous job. I took it to work with me, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. So how do you have AC? Yeah, because you're a desert person. Also, J Hook Crochet, you are busted. You were on Instagram instead of putting your gremlins to bed. Ah, thanks, Harriet. Yeah, don't forget the like button. Thank you so much. Bye, Lucy. Thank you for being here. Have a great what is it for you? Is it evening or is it day? Yeah, fun. But then again, it's just moving um the warm air around. And then the messed up thing is that we've had a very warm winter and it didn't really freeze, so the mosquitoes are out of control. So I, as soon as as it gets dark, you have to go inside and close all doors and windows because you're just being eaten alive. TMI, Reggie, TMI. Oh, yeah. Well, the problem, the I don't have a fan, so I cannot put any ice in front of. Now I understand why you use so much ice cube smoker. Oh. No, I didn't ask. I said you were busted. I didn't ask to know what Jonathan was up to. How did they say it? I think we're getting a little too comfortable with each other. Oh boy. Okay, you guys, I am very sorry, but I'm gonna cut this live stream short this week. Or this month. Well, next month I will do the questions with you guys. And that's gonna be fun. And I'm gonna try to whip up some dinner that will require the least amount of effort possible. I'm sure we all are extremely interested in Jonathan's toilet adventures. Maybe you should record him and have him tell everyone what's going on. I am sure he will have a lot of fans because he's so damn cute. Don't get me wrong. Both Reggie's boys are just too adorable. They are so cute. They are so sweet. But Jonathan, he's got mischief all over, written all over him. He's got these cute little round cheeks and these beautiful eyes that just glitter with mischief. He is he's a troublemaker. He is a troublemaker. He is so cute and he knows it. He can get away with anything. He could get away with anything. Yeah. Yeah, but Mocha, if you will believe me, he's even worse. Yeah, maybe because it comes in a compact package, it's even cuter. But no, he's yeah. Seriously, like 2 seconds, and he's got you wrapped around his little finger. Totally. And I'm not saying that Jordan isn't cute because he is, but he is absolutely adorable, but he doesn't have that over the top mischievousness that Jonathan has. The thing is that it, he just knows it. That's what makes it extra funny. Yeah, but I witnessed it again. I witnessed it Saturday. I mean, what was it? Yeah, can I tell it? Can I tell it, Reggie? He just shamelessly farted with the biggest smile on his face. And Reggie was like, "Hello?" And I just he had the biggest he had the biggest smile on his face. You cannot not laugh when that happens. Oh. Yeah, I'm not a mom, but I am an auntie, and they can steal your heart as well. It's nice to have children to spoil. It's even nicer if they're not your own because you can spoil them and give them back. Hmm. Wow, Francie, that is amazing. A great grandfather. Oh, that is awesome. Yeah. See, that's the thing, Mocha. I recall my mom saying that that was her prerogative as a grandmother. Yeah, they are super cute. Oh my gosh, they are so cute. And Angela, and you did you fall for the pull my finger trick? Oh, and that's just too funny. Oh boy. Okay. On this fart story, you're the one who told it to them. Yeah, Angela. Well, duh, you're the only one to blame then. Oh, you silly girl. Oh, funny. Yes, we are gonna. An old aunt. Oh no. That makes you someone who can spoil them even more, Francie. Yeah, they always have a very willing audience, huh, Ange? Okay. But you guys, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already done it, give this a thumbs up. I will put all links, and I hope I will not forget any. Excuse me, and I hope I will not forget any. I will put all links in the description box. I hopefully will see you next month on the second Wednesday. As usual. Yeah, my hip was hurting too much last week. I couldn't sit for a long time, or at least not comfortably. and that would not have been fun. So next month is gonna be the regular time at 6 o'clock on the second Wednesday of the month. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a good evening or afternoon or day, and I will see you later. Bye.